Welcome back to more Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. So, last time, we took down the rare random incarnation in Alba Park, and then after that, we met Sneak. And yeah, he was talking to us about the NWO, New World Order, and he also left behind 2 photographs. I wonder if they are in our key items. That would be kind of interesting. Let's see. Yeah, we do. Photo of man and woman. Photo of man and woman given by Sneak. They seem to investigate the New World Order. And there they are. So, yeah, we're going to be saying a rumor about them today, and that's going to lead on to the route split. But anyway, I cooked up something kind of interesting last time. Or in between parts. I got some full cards. This took like 2 hours to get 4 of them, so yeah, it's kind of a slow process. I think it was more like 1.5 hours actually, now I think about it, but yeah. Again, they're very hard to get. You need to basically make a set when you chat with a demon, they'll ask basically 5 questions in a row, and then there's a small chance that after that they'll ask a foolish question. And then you reply in a foolish way. I'm pretty sure that the demon I talked to, Oka, he basically said, "What am I?" Or something along the lines up. We've been talking for a while, so what am I? And then you could say stupid demon, and it gives you 1 full card. And then I did that 3 other times to, get more full cards. This isn't the only way to get full cards in this game, because there'll be a thing later on that gives us more full cards, so yeah. But I do want to show some full cards, but yeah, if you're not familiar with Persona 1 and 2, the full Arcana is a special Arcana, not really, like the main protagonist Arcana, like it is in modern Persona. But yeah, these Personas are jack of all trades, just kind of like those full Personas as well, so yeah. But anyway, the best of everyone, they have very good resistances, as I'll show with Saratobi Sasuke. He nulls Throne and Havoc. He also has, the Light and Dark, never mind. Those are very good resistors. And yeah, they learn a lot of skills. They're pretty strong for that level. Yeah, they're very good personas. And yeah, we'll be sure enough. They also return for unique items too. So yeah, there's a lot of reasons to go after them. It's just that, again, without save states, it's almost impossible to get a full card on your own, it feels like. So yeah. That's a shame. Because again, you have to do those questions, and again, the demon will not always give you those questions. And then at the end, you still need to, hope they answer the question. It isn't like get to the end, then they'll give you the question. There's only a chance that they'll give you that question, so yeah. So again, yeah, without the guaranteed ways to get full cards later, yeah, it's quite difficult to get them, unfortunately, so yeah. But again, I'll show them off. I'll shut the full episodes because they are quite interesting. But yeah, for the time being though, we are close to Tenjiku Chogobe, but at the moment we can only make Saratobi Sasuke, a Kogo style ninja who is one of the Sonata 10 Braves. And he's pretty good. For his level, Game of Magnara is very good. He also gets Malaka too, which is cool. And yeah, of course, everyone can make him work. Again, it starts on the most basic thing in the world, but I think for a level 20%, they're very good. Remember, you can get this guy level 15, so yeah. So we'll fuse him. Again, because I'm gonna return for his eye most likely, I don't need to, give him a dex card like that, but maybe I will later if we have still a lot of money. I'll give him the Yagi card. Then he has every element but Garu, which is pretty cool. Let's use our first full persona. And yeah, I probably still need to go after more full cards later. I do want to at least show all of them and what they return for. I mean, that's gonna be a lot of hard work, but then again, I do think I'm gonna be, grinding for personas a lot in this game, so why not? So anyway, here he is. I'm the ninja of Koga, Saratobi Sasuke. With my phantasmagoric moves, I shall destroy your enemies. Leave it to me. And again, he's the best of everyone, so yeah, anyone can make use of full personas, so yeah. Now, yeah, if you don't care about the full personas, I will say you want to at least get 1 full card, because then you can do something cool later. And yeah, I think I'm actually going to put like Demeter. I don't need Demeter for the time being. I don't know, we'll show up the cool new persona. Now, as long as I get, where are they? Shosen. If I get Shosen to Maragion, then yeah, we could start making this work. Or we get Saratobi Sasuke to Magnar. That could also work. So yeah. So now I'm gonna go into Shosen. I need a Bude for Customer, I believe. because I also use the Silver Dragon Fortune. That means that a demon needs 4 things to end the contact. So like 4 eagerness makes it eager instead of 3. That also makes it easier to talk to us or get the full card as well, in my opinion. If you are using stay states, you can definitely just, not need the fortune, but I feel like the extra leeway it gives me actually kind of helped me. But anyway, we have this cool new persona in hand, but we start spreading the rumor. So yeah, and I got the other save files prepared as well, because I do want to show both routes, because we're about to start the routes. But so, let's go to Kuzno Heart Detonation. Like I said, we don't even know the names, so we should just learn that with a rumor. I'm so smart. You say, but we don't know what kind of people they are. It's not right to spread rumors about people you don't even know. Here's a fair point. There has to be interest to people, or it won't become a rumor. What kind of rumor are you going to use? Don't worry, I got it all planned out. A man or woman who has key information to this case will appear at Parabellum. So the two actually do show up. We have a picture of them, Fool, that'll stand out like crazy. Like Amana said, the media's gonna jump all over it. But I suppose he got a better idea. That's why I thought you long-haired freak. So what do you think, Maya? So in this situation, this does actually matter a little bit. We want to doubt what Maya, well not Maya, we are Maya. We want to doubt what La is saying, so I'm not so sure. You too? Fine, I'll pay for it. And yeah, she'll pay for the rumors. There you go. Cut the crap and just spread it. Alright, let's talk to everyone too. Sarah gets pretty hot-headed. I doubt we'll be able to talk her out of it, so I guess we have to try. Fine, I'll show you how Lala Sama handles the media. Are you sure about this? I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah. Let's talk to you. I'll spread the rumor with the girl and the guy separately. Think about which one you want to meet. Yeah, again, that's why that's important. I mean, we can talk to them too. I'll spread, yeah. So again, this is our route split. So yeah, individual Parabellum. We don't have any other rumors to worry about at the moment. So yeah, let's just say, again, this is our route split. I should talk about which one you should go with depending. So, if we say that a man will appear, you will get a 5th party member that likes physical attacking. We'll go into more detail about these party members when we actually battle with them, I think. I mean, that's going to be the idea, so yeah. But there's another thing too. Now, before, all that really mattered was that, yeah, how the party member works and also the dungeon, because the next dungeon you go to will actually change depending on who you go with. Then after that, the routes converge, but there will be slight differences, obviously in like dialogue, but even some story events will change a little bit too. I'll go into more detail about that later. So yeah, but the thing is though, is Lone Shadow 2. Lone Shadow 2, you only get Lone Shadow 2 if the man is picked. Because, let's just say, the dungeon that the man goes to is also where Lone Shadow 2 takes place. So unfortunately, if you go with the woman, you'll miss out, which is kind of a shame. So yeah, that's the main reason why we're going to be picking the man. Also another thing too, the EX dungeon, which is a post-game thing. You need to beat the game on both routes. I'm not so sure if it means New Game Plus, the other route in the next playthrough obviously, or if both playthroughs, or both routes have been done in the playthrough, then yeah, that will also work. That's something we're going to be finding out at the end of this playthrough, but anyway. So yeah, that's again another reason why we're going to be picking the man, so let's go with him. And then for, obviously, our playthrough, we're going to pick the woman. So let's do that. It can only help you manipulate rumors, the rest is up to you, then see you later. So there we go, we spread the rumor. Let's sleep though. So yeah, there's a couple of things actually. Like, we actually get more armor from both Parabellum and Rosa Candida. We actually need to go to Parabellum to progress, and yeah. Anyone who talks about rumors will mention this, but yeah, we don't need to, see that. So there you go. I will show the armor Risen KD. We might actually buy this later, but I think I'm gonna wait until we actually battle. So now they have the Spangle Helm, the Brigadine, which is definitely a nice boost, and the Protect Boots. So yeah, there you go. I'm not so sure if anyone else, anywhere else has new armor, but yeah, I can look into that later. So yeah. But anyway, with that done, yeah, let's go to Rose again, Peter. We're gonna be talking a lot in this game, in this part, I mean. We're gonna be talking a lot in this game in general, but yeah, there's gonna be a lot of dialogue because, of course, any party member, yeah, they're going to be chatting it up a lot too, so yeah. So let's go to Paravam and let's go meet them. And also time for one of my favorite comedy scenes in any Persona game. That's the media for you, just like Maya said. They got ears everywhere. Hey, don't be a loser. You're the one who drew the short straw. This is my style. Why don't you get Sewer to do this? Your style, huh? And what exactly is your style? You know what to do, right? Yeah, but... Hey, let's talk about life or what to do with it. I thought I figured it out when I became an adult, but reality is harsh. I just got more confused. Why are you telling me this? I don't know, it's just that you seem to have a purpose. I was just wondering what kind of life you've lived. Anyway, this area, this is actually in a flashback in Innocent. And yeah, that flashback was interesting because they had a character that basically kind of just came out of nowhere, but they came out of the bar, that's why they were drunk, so yeah. It's getting chilly, you're right. Are those people really going to come? If so, are those two gonna get it right? I'm worried. And yeah, let's obviously use my catchphrase here. Let's think positive. And Kotsa like that? Romantically, maybe? Oh no. Well, either way, we'll play it by ear. What's so funny? I know what you're thinking. I'm the guy who worries too much. I've always been like that. Do you get tired of who you are? Here's another interesting question. And yeah, I think Maya. This is actually a good question. I'm gonna say I guess sometimes. I see. Life doesn't always turn out the way you want it to. At least for Tatsuya. Again, none of his dialogue choices matter. Again, it's to flesh out Maya's character in your own eyes. And we caught him. How I choose to live has nothing to do with me. If you want sympathy, ask someone else. Amino? Where is that good for nothing little? She's not going after the scoop. Damn, that quick. There's nothing you can do now. Let's get this over with. Yeah, you think you're so smart. Well, mister, you got another thing coming. Well, you could just keep your damn secrets. The whole world doesn't revolve around you. And yeah, this is the part, by the way. Those are some bad acting skills you got. Okay then. You're too damn needy. That's why men always run away from you, seedy woman. What? What did you just say? Damn, girl, watch that shit. Are you still drunk? I see how it is. I guess you want some more, huh? No, I'm on such. Hey, find someone else, Lee. The story's getting away. What? Where? Where? Gwah! And with that, we had to meet the man and the woman, actually. I didn't actually mention what the woman does, but she's a magic attacker, so if you want that instead, you may want to go with her. Let them in. And yeah, thanks to a lot of Buffy's mad acting skills, it made so that we could escape with the subject, so yeah. You guys really put on a show. This is Kane Nanjo. He's renting this room and his friend, Eriko Karishima. I told him our story. Nice to meet you. I'm Kane Nanjo, son of the head of some of Japan's biggest companies. A persona users who awakened as a result of the Sebex scandal. Nice to meet you. My name's Eriko Karishima. You can call me Ellie. Like Nanjo, she was awakened by a past incident. She's a big fan of the occult. She works as a model, but Anya, they were from Persona 1, and they get to be played with again, so that's gonna be awesome. So why were you guys investigating the New World Order? Do you know a guy named Isataka Shinjo? Just the name. He's Tatsu's secretary, but his work history and his details come up a blank. He's like a shadow. The truth is that Shinjo might actually be Takahisa Kandori. It's a rumor circling around political arenas. Kandori, the president of the Sebek cult, wasn't he responsible for that accident in Mikagicho? Is he dead? That's what we thought. 3 years ago, he planned to destroy the world until we stopped him. While chasing the shadow of a dead man, you arrived at Tatsu, huh? The little girl over there too? I was researching the relationship between the popular Wanglong fortunes and the case. Then I ran to Kate by chance. But after listening to your stories, I realized that all the incidents are connected. It's obvious that the New World Order need the Chokers for some reason, and the Choker craze has some tie into Wanglong. I wonder if they're using the readings to spread information and rumors. They're creating Chokers and sawing out people's fortune, so the curse is used more. Sounds ridiculous, but look at it now. I see, there's nothing as enviable as another person's good fortune, but why? That's something you should ask the head of the NWO. The kid that Chokers is supposedly taken to a nearby science laboratory. Shinjo goes in and out there often. I got a hold of Wanglong Chizuru's schedule. She's filming a TV show laying on today. We have to split up. It would be greatly appreciated if all of you could help. Karishima can handle the fortune on her own. Alright, leave the TV station to me. I am Matsuoka. I must warn you, what case someone is doing has nothing to do with Nanjo Corporation. With Nanjo Corporation, remember this. Anyway, this is Matsuoka. With a built body and a mean glare, he is Nanjo's rather rude bodyguard. He seems to be against Nanjo's actions. Of course, you'll not speak or case Sama's actions. If you do, you'll regret. Do not forget that. Alrighty, we're at Hotel Pleiades Lighthouse, and we do have a new player member, Nanjo. We'll talk about him later, when we go battle, because yeah, there's a lot of other things you can do before then, so yeah. So we'll talk to everyone. And let's go see Nanjo. The laboratory is tight security. It's impossible to infiltrate from the ground, but there's a way in through the sewers. Let's go to the sewage plant. And yeah, that's where we're gonna be going. I don't remember Mr. Kandori, but unfortunately his views are evil. I can't let Wanglong Chizuru get by with it. And yeah, Ellie's gonna be going off to deal with Wanglong Chizuru. Hey, Amada, what the hell did you tell me to say? What does CD woman mean? Cross-dressing woman, I believe. Of course you get angry. I like that a lot. I'm watching how about we have to pay the price for Maya's whimsiness. Normally I wouldn't accept intervention by normal civilians, but I guess it's fine for Sony users. Wow, this is gorgeous. So this is the Hotel Pleiades penthouse. Rich people are different. So yeah, we're gonna leave that. And yeah, Hotel Pleiades is actually in the final news section of the map, Narumi. We'll probably check this place out last. Let's go to Rengadai because yeah, we got a lot of new dialogue, so let's go through it all. And that's gonna be the main bulk of this episode most likely. So yeah, on the map is new dialogue. So I'm just having a look at that. And it's about Nanjo again. Nanjo search company apparently. Next up, Elia at the pie is new dialogue. And yeah, you're still here too. So on the spy essay. Still, that Nanjo-kun's really something else. He's rich and quite a catch. You got to go at the men like that. Elia Shrine? In the town I used to live in, there was a shrine with the same name. It couldn't be. Yeah, that's true. That'd be a weird coincidence, though. The other person is a persona user. You can tell things about them by the persona's resonance. But don't rely on that alone. An expert user can even control the resonance. Like him, you don't know what he's really thinking deep inside. But concerning the information we have so far, New World Order no Tatsuo has been playing this all along. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of dialogue. But yeah, it'll be a great chance to learn about a new Pi member and also yeah, what everyone else thinks of them. Anyway, now we're gonna go to Time Castle and talk to the party. We don't know who exactly Steek is, but we have our next clue. Of course, yeah, Sarasa could thank for it. Operation Rumor Control is a success. But if we start the other one, what would have happened? Don't you wonder? I heard from Miss Sarizawa. She said Eagle can bring back people who become chokers. At the laboratory going to, there should be many victims there, depending on the situation. But still, I'm very damn surprised there would be anyone else who would go against Tatsuo. Alright, now Kari, the party and shopkeeper, new dialogue. So let's have a read of that. So I guess this is gonna be the Nanjo special. Last time we had the Makibara special, so yeah. So there we go. As far as the old Persona users, as they say, birds of a feather. Your problem is you would trust anyone. Just because they appear from rumors doesn't mean they're on our side. I don't really get it, but the Joker is just a persona, right? What can you do by collecting it? The invitation to New World Order is targeted at the important people of the mass media and political fields. And yeah, we're also doing Nanjo's side because again, I did do Ellie's route as the main playthrough. My other playthrough is again. Maybe we'll see that thing later. The EX dungeons I'm talking about. But if not, I'll definitely talk about it. Again, I hope it doesn't need UK Plus, is basically what I'm hoping for, because fighting for the game again sounds like a bother. Let's just say so, yeah. Are you asking if something happened at the bar? It's nothing. I just put some effort into my acting. Sneak, what does it know about my father and that voice? I've heard it before. Damn, my chin's still shaking. Women don't know leniency. I should buy some painkillers. And yeah, the man is $2, okay? My daughter's gone. She might have gone to the cinema. They're talking on TV. I'm going there too. That's actually kind of important dialogue. Good thing I voiced it by accident. So this is the new version. Hit point recover. No, not again. Yeah, if you go there to Tommy Dashi's Nanjo gets brainwashed just like he does in Persona 1, which is hilarious. But anyway, now you go to Garden Sushi. Everyone has new dialogue, and we can get a rumor from Toro. Let's see. So there's those seminars. We'll think about those later. And yeah, Akichi has not come home yet. Maybe we can find him when Maybe I can find them when we go back to Yumasaki, not Yumasaki. Forget what it's called. So anyway, he has a rumor. It's a pretty important one, if I correctly. You know, magazine fuzz, when you enter in a sleep state, you can win a real weapon. So that's the third magazine sleep state you can enter. I know the truth though. Ikichi's quite a narcissist. He must think his friends weep. I don't even read your dog. You think it's true that Bao killed 25 people? He doesn't seem that bad. Ah, it's that. A woman's intuition. The kid still hasn't come home. If he did the choke test, he may have been abducted like the rest. The son hasn't come home yet. Considering there have been more and more choke incidents, I hope nothing happened. That's Toro, a friend of mine from my St. Herman days. It's been a while since I've seen him. The son is another son. It is an existence that could be called one's worst enemy. Those who cannot overcome themselves can be destroyed by the power of Persona. This is why I learned from him. Yep. Snooping canon, I guess? Anyway, I mean, it probably is. So yeah. In the other room, everyone except Eagle has new dialogue. So Persona uses two. It's like they say birds of a bird. Well, you're saying what Nanjo also said. That boy and that girl really know how to handle personas, even though they're younger than us. I use this quite often. Personas are useful not only in fighting, but in normal social settings as well. My friend who's become a salesman uses his power to succeed in his career. Now, if only Kido was that clever. You know what you gotta say? What I like most is I can see how people's hearts are in this one, and I can see how they become twisted and distorted. Interesting. Oh yeah, Nanjo and Ellie-chan should already know about this place. Yup. I heard the weeping of the heart, just as you cry in sorrow, the heart also sheds tears. I can hear that voice very well. It's a sad, voiceless voice. And nameless. People don't look at only what they can see and listen only to what they can hear, but then you can't realize what is most important. And I have 3,005 humans like that, and if I can, I do not want to increase that amount. I pray you're not like that. Alright. So yeah, we're done in Rangadai. So yeah, now let's go to Hirosaka. Everyone on the map is new dialogue. So we'll have a little look at that. No one's talking about rumors yet though, so yeah. And no favor the police anymore. Yeah, that's gonna hurt to hear. My rival Nanjo's there, huh? He must be trying to check out his competition. Nice. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. Because if you were to look at Nanjo and yeah, he wants to become number one in Japan, obviously. Soon to be leader of Nanjo conglomerate, he became a Persona user during the Specs scandal. Alright. So that should be everyone on the map. So now let's go to Shiraishi. Everyone except Bodyguard. There's two rumors and we need to talk to Nanjo. Which we're going to do anyway, so yeah. So yeah, you actually have more people you can search for. We'll do these probably at the end. So here it is. Honestly, I do not care about shots like this, but it's a good place to understand others. Alright. So anyway, I come to places like this often because of my job, but I don't think much of them. I guess you feel different. I guess you feel different in other places. And he does follow. I'm kind of irritated. See, it's like they're saying they live in a different world from us. Don't you think so, Maya? Alright, so yeah, let's talk to Toko-san and also hear a room from him. I think it's two rumors, so let's hear it. I had learned the restaurant of Suijima, otherwise known as the Way from Hell, is a mysterious armada. And his other rumor? The lady here at Shiraishi made a dream come true. It's not something that could be done easily. Alright. I bet people who grew up well can't understand what's good about this place. If you listen, you can hear. Baseball game? I forgot about it. The Hankami Jack was a fight today. Damn, I never missed on before. So there's that. Making sure I talk to Nanjo again. He does say that, yeah, we should definitely talk to Nanjo here. I'll double check. Yeah, he actually just had talked to Balfu, but it's on Nanjo's route, so yeah, that's why. Because yeah, he talked about the baseball game, and that's gonna be important. And let's go to Tominaga at the buyer's due dollar. I guess when dream of working glamorously, well, if you're going to work hard, might as well have a brilliant job. There aren't any easy jobs. Everybody has to work hard, you know. The only ones who make easy money are the bad guys. I do like that moment, but it does show that, yeah. You get to learn more about the real him. Apparently he likes baseball, which makes sense because apparently baseball is really popular in Japan. So, yeah. And each one's a model, right? That's so cool. It looks like a fun job. That's probably pretty tough. Pretty tough for her as well, apparently. Anyone who's not happy is always jealous of others. As I say, the grass is always green on the other side. Alrighty. Tower defense, body plus positive wound. Who could that positive wound be? I thought they'd be become chokers. Whatever that moves, we can't let them do as they want. These are strange women. And yeah, this is probably you. Let's think positive. Aren't they wonderful words, aren't they? These also changed the world, won't they? Why are you stealing my catchphrase? Well, that Nanjo is really something. He's younger than me and has so many lackeys. Wow. Mr. Balfour, perhaps it's not wise to judge the enemy so lightly. Or are you judging me lightly? I'm starting to think that the New World Order really isn't anything great if those richies can find stuff on them. Alright. Start with the Dashi party as new dialogue. So weird, doesn't my life seem to be running backwards on life's highway? I used to be just a regular office lady. Why? Rumors going true, it's still unbelievable. Living in a reality like that, it would be impossible to realize that. I can't blame you for not trusting the police, just don't misunderstand. There are still police that won't abuse the law. When you believe in the media and police, you can turn blind to things you always see. If you notice there's a big case going on. Alright, let's leave now. Sumaru prison. So yeah, Kichi should be here, right? Let's have a look. So yeah, everyone is new dollar. To make their own world in a place like this to enjoy is indeed a childish act. Age doesn't differentiate kids and adults, it's how they live, that's the question, but they're still too childish. That kid was talking about Tatsukun, right? I guess he is famous. Let's see. Apparently Kichi's gone off though, so yeah, that might be why again his father was talking about that. And everyone else in the bar, or the sushi restaurant, should we say. And I also talking about Tatsuya too. But yeah, why would Kichi go off then? They're young, but they aren't that much younger than us, right? Not that I'm worried about my age or anything. Maybe we'll learn about that later, but anyway. That's too high, so yeah, I better get a stone rock. So yeah, I'm gonna need to get good day. And yeah, we'll obviously use that so I can seal this dialogue. My plus mail straight in the basement, everyone on the roof. So yeah. Stone is still good. Because I was using it earlier when I was, getting the full cards. I actually need my fortune to wear it just in case I want to get a new fortune. I stopped everyone. Most likely, many people have already used the trick, especially young ones who are susceptible to bats. You curse someone? Of course he deserves a flame punishment, but you can't say that in this politically correct society. It is of his own doing, or not. Everyone thinks it's just a rumor. That boy who was here before my joke cuss too. This is so kicked back. Sugimoto-kun? I don't know, maybe it's tired of being here. Why am I here, you ask? I'm the one who's assigned to keep the conduct in order here. At the first of all, a student did something that was out of line. Since then, the conduct committee has been guarding her. So yeah, Sugimoto's not here anymore. And yeah, there might be a good reason why. Considering what everyone's talking about. Let's go to the bridge now. if I can remember where it is. Yeah, it's at the intro. I guess everyone on the roof has new Daleks, so let's go check it out. Yeah, it's over my Kichi as well. Alright. Those kids really are from Kasu-Hai. Compare that to Nanjo and Ellie-chan. The Pillsbury dull boy, huh? They're still mature. I mean, don't know how they'll turn out. Is it okay for Series Archon to be saying those things? What are they doing here? If they waste precious time, they can never become number one. Either being Kasu-Hai for being dull, or being dull for being Kasu-Hai. Right now, it's the latter. It's kind of crazy that you can just go in here and then, yeah, you know, just chow up on the roof. Definitely weird, but then again, maybe not anyone wants to come in because there's monsters, so yeah. Purple Stone Red Gun. Yeah, remember that, because if I want to make use of Fortune next spot, then yeah, I probably need that to wear off. But anyway, that's it for Hirosaka. Yamazaki now. There on the map is $2. And yeah, talk about Nanjo Group again. And Drogokas too. Alrighty, so yeah, let's go to beginning line because the players new Dalek at 2. Pretty much all the party this time. They either new Dalek. You're not a member. Did he say he has villas overseas? Don't believe it. It's all a lie. He just made it seem so getting tanned locally. Isn't that pale girl still a student? Should she be here at a time like this? It's not my department. I should report this. They used to say a fair complexion compensates for poor features. They don't seem to anymore. Want to make a bet to see if Zoe-san will be tricked by a man again? I bet that she does get tricked. Considering her side persona, it might be likely. But anyway, unfortunately, let's go to Mood content actually, which is over here. So it's kind of weird going this order, but anyway. I also has dialogue. Huh? How could I forget the Makimura? Well, I was stupid too, so it's kind of too bad no more rivalry. And a profit from gambling? That's called the peon's way of business. It's too late after you become broke. You guys have a good point. Honestly, I never gambled before. I don't even know the rules. You know, as far as the mid-player rumor cheese, we're not here on the pick. They play after we finish our business. Well, we have a lot of money now, so yeah. They can take advantage of later. Now we need to go to Satomi Dashi because the players do dialogue. How many members of the New World Order are in the police department? Even relatives can't be using trust. Why is Bao so skeptical? Did something bad happen after being tricked by someone? But that's the same with me. Yep. The two are a lot more alike when you think about it like that. They definitely seem like the opposites before then. But anyway. It's no proof that those two rich kids aren't members of the New World Order. If they are, we're all screwed. Yeah. We know that they were protagonists of Civil War, so it's unlikely that they would betray us, I guess, so yeah. Finding Kandori is really alive and sick to capture people, and if we could find out their plans, that would be perfect. Alrighty, so now let's go to the Peace Diner. Only Balfu and Nanjo and Ellie new dialogue. I heard about Persona. I was a student. My friend at the time made a bet and he did the Persona ritual. Yeah, that's how Persona 1 started. If that damn brat Noriko was around, we would have lost them. Damn it, give me a break. And yeah, we can also get a rumor from Chikrin, and also yeah, we can also pull the shopkeeper too. I pronounce English names, interesting. So yeah, what does Chikrin have to say? And yeah, Peaceburger is her recommendation. You can get one rumor from her, it seems. You know the magazine Fantasy Slot? According to Chikrin's information, they have accessories and prizes. And you should have anything else. There you go. That's it for Yamazaki, so we're off to Alba now. And yeah, we're on the map as Duke Darlock. Excuse me, but happy bet. As a manager of a small section, but about 8% of our products are handled by the Nanjo conglomerate. I've always wanted to meet you. Here's my business card. East Japan Spinning. Oh, you're from the fiber plant. My sponsors say it's a fine company. It's a pleasure. Damn, I feel like we're on a totally different wavelength on this conversation. This is the dude of a Nanjo family member. Shall we get going? So yeah, that's a subordinate of hers. And yeah, I do believe that Ellie also gets some interesting dialogue. It depends on what's happening in her side of the story. But anyway, let's go to Kismet. We have actually an important dialogue choice here. But first, let's talk to the party. When you talk to the party, I mean, let's see Mizuno after what happened. Next, I have to become acquainted with someone in the industry. What do you mean, who? You're basically a celebrity, right? Any chance features are in fashion magazine and stuff, huh? Therefore, I'd be friends with a real model. This is Kismet Publishing, so what kind of publications are Milestone involved with? Coolest? My apologies, I've never heard of it. So I started seeing the thing about Karishma as a friend. But what does she think? There are people who quickly call others friends. Anyway, while we're here too, you may notice that Yukino is actually not around. That will be important for later. Now let's go see Visto. Not that little stump from earlier. Amana, you're in front of Power Burn, right? Anyone say no? What are you talking about? You aren't lying, guy. I'll be upset if you're lying. And we're out flirting with some guy. Look, a woman is a flower when she's bound to her work. There is she compelled just because she saw some cute guy. Men are monsters. They approach you with a sweet face and take your money and stuff. Now get back to work. Alright. You want to say no to her, so yeah. According to my guide, so yeah. So now we're gonna go to Kusador. Huh? Everyone is deep dark and we get a rumor from the Nekomato. We probably will set the rumors next slot. I think next slot we might make some preparations for the next dungeon because yeah, there's a lot we can still do. It's only because a lot of these rumors you'll see basically. Although there might be one rumor I spread first for the next part, I think. But anyway, so everyone is deep dark, so let's go chat. I haven't seen you in ages. I thought you were in college, working part-time here. Anyway, what does Tomic have to say about that? Hey, is that you, Nanjo-kun? Why are you with the mother's son? Huh, and I see. Nanjo-kun and Ellie are alumni at St. Hermelin also. It's good to see that everyone's doing fine. So there you go. Let's see what the chief has. I don't know me though. Sosa's plan is really something. No brain would have come up with that. But is it really working? I never thought of using rumors to contact Nanjo-kun and Karishma-kun. Sosa-kun's ingenuity is simply amazing. Yeah, that word's always hard for me to pronounce. It's also in trails as well. Because one of the quartz, I believe it recovers EP, is also called that and I can't pronounce it. See my final word. Is that the look of admiration? Oh, cut it out. Yeah, the Nekomata also is a rumor. You can also talk about it too. Use the cause comrades meow. You know Demon Trish, meow. I hear she's reformed. I just can't believe it, meow. Alright. We'll worry about that later too. Double slash, we can get a rumor as well. And we can also talk to the player. Let's get the rumor first. I heard the Celso Rosic idea was engulfed by a wave on vacations. Unconfirmed, but something must have happened. Alright. I remember that the Samara PD had plans to use the Wangland Fortress for better investigation. Now that I think about it. That sounds pretty suspect. Wangland Fortress are true. Being a girl, I get curious about that stuff even at a time like this. You understand, right? Hey, Hey, Wang, unfortunately in such a situation, you're so carefree. My guardian dragon is a moderate silver dragon. I don't think you can split even 12 times, but anyhow, I'm a silver dragon. Alright. Parabellum, there's actually a rumor here, but we need to do one of the searches first. So I'm gonna go talk to Piper first. Yeah, I'll show that, yeah, they have new weapons, so. Which is important because, yeah, now we can actually get weapons for, actually, no, you actually can't buy weapons on new Paimon. It's interesting. Let's talk to buy. So that Sarasar is such a whiner. How long does she probably upset? Sarasar, she seemed very angry. Does something happen? You're right. It's none of my business. I was a fool for asking. I don't care about Balfour's past at all. Did Mr. Balfour and Miss Sarasar not get along? Is it okay for their enemies to ride the same boat? Well, you did have one bit of enemy, and then I wouldn't say enemy, more like rival, but then they got over it, so yeah. So rumor later, but now let's go to Rosa Candida. Apparently something happened to Rosa Candida. I'll call it that rumor, so we'll see what that is all about. Body is dialogue. Many shots this kind, but all the owners are antagonized to their customers. Only a small minority are fans. What the? They're rather vulgar clothes. Huh? The popper? They have them in Mikakusho too? I remember it all. Was I guess the armor shop vibe for Rosa Candida in Persona 2. I can't remember off the top of my head actually. This Hash seems to be rather racy. Doesn't this slit a little too much? You could increase the crap rate. So his son dresses fancy himself. He doesn't seem very familiar with women's fashion. Could he be a competent stylist? And last Sodomi Tadashi. The pie is new dialogue. Oh, Monica, what's wrong? Me? I was just looking at the better choice. What? That's so telling, right? Amada, what did he do? So even makes that kind of face. I thought he was an emotionless, unflappable guy. Oh, that's a new one. Did something happen with Sua's-san? Hey Maya, tell me. Yeah, maybe those two are getting along quite nicely now. Anyway, the Conan. So yeah, the map has new dialogue once again. Insurance company apparently. Alright. So with that, let's go to Conan PD because the buy is new dialogue. It seems not all the police are under new order of control. There seems to be confusion among themselves too. The information above doesn't filter down here. They must be controlling it. They should not be, not this state. It would be quicker if I just bugged the chief's office. This is a police station. I won't be able to get there. Maya, you ever been on a wanted list? Yeah, right. What was I thinking? Alright, Luna Palace, Ulala, and Nanjo. And if it's Ellie will have new dollar kit too. This is a room of a maiden. Even if you work, if you're busy with work, you should be make a register a good dollar. Yup. I don't think that. How many years has it been since we can't room together? Really, what a rough life. Alright, Jolly Roger. Everyone has new dialogue, and we can get rumors too, so let's do that. Let's get the rumors first. So yeah, let's talk. We'll talk to the master too. About some small talk. Yeah, nothing's safe on land. Let's get the rumor. There's the magazine vanished, alright. There's a rumor if you win the contest, you get a car with strange powers. And let's get the other one. The Samara Genius is to start affinity readings. Good or bad, it really comes true. Whether it's a lie or a delusion, if it becomes a rumor, it becomes a reality. Even a model blimp flu. Yeah, we already knew about that. I don't think Makimura invite me for a cruise evening boat. Yeah, this is not too Lila, by the way. Oh, this is new dog. I didn't think of it, Maya. You have a license to scuba dive, don't you? Maybe I should get one. And yeah, just saying that to you. I don't know, again, can we trust Maya to do something like that anyway? Or from here on in, this is my personal will. As a human being, I plan to confront this case solution head on. There you go. And Nanjo, obviously. A power flag, a Jolly Roger. Obviously, see what we are doing is no different than what pirates do. Interesting way of putting it. You know, I'm kinda scared. There's an extremely good kid that is, right? This shall be. Maybe they get targeted? Probably not, though. Then we got the rumors, that's good. We got 2 of them. Let's go to Hiragi. Party plus shopkeeper, that'd be you, right? Reiko, obviously. Sonamura sounds off today. She said she had something important. She had to do something important. I'm sorry, I didn't ask for details. So we can't talk to Mark, unfortunately, with Nanjo in the party. That's kind of sad. And yeah, we just had to talk to the party. I see. Summer is working her, for better or for worse. It's like her to choose this. She's gone strong. Now I think of it, does Creation know about this? That's interesting. Can't see her. I should bring Tatsu here. Maybe then I could understand what he's thinking. Oh, where's Maki-chan? Where'd she go? It's the day off. Her day off. You think she was caught by trick hunters? Yeah, right. She stopped me. But still, the city's got a lot of Persona users. It's hell for a Persona hater like me. That's definitely one of my favorite pieces of art from Pulpit. Secretly, maybe my brother's Pulpit, but then again, he doesn't like Persona 5, but he does like Persona 3, so yeah. So there's that. And apparently Yukari is his favorite character in Persona, so make of that what you will. Simara Genie now. We can start a rumor there, but we'll worry about that next up because it's a bit involved too. We'll probably do the more simple rumors today. So yeah, apparently just a party in the Cowardly Man. Nanjika is 20 years old and Tots is 18. Only 2 years difference, but still there's a gap as wide as heaven and hell. So yeah, they're young adults. Nanjo is at least. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Fate is in heaven's hands. No matter what you use to predict with, the principle will not change. You can't touch an angry woman, huh? Was that just sorry, Sawa? Jeez, I never played that role again. Doesn't that Nanjo-kun look older than I do? He's just too good, way too proper. I was thinking to myself, yeah, why do I enjoy reading this dog? I think it's kind of similar to Social Links. Like, you know, just reading the dialogue there too. Now we go to Satomi Tadashi. Apparently, every Paimon except Belfi has new dialogue. But we can check. Assassin of the police, that is the joke. I hate said that before. Is that my true nature? I'm starting to hate myself, really. And then yeah, Nanjo. Shoot, again with the brainwashing. I should have used earplugs. Yeah. I even think of countermeasures for it too. Anyway, with that done, we're going to the new area, Narumi. So that means we have some new dialogue to talk about. Listen up, I found a real Tsuchinoko, but it escaped down a manhole. Could someone catch it for me? So yeah. The Tsuchinoko, that's a cryptid in Japan, I'm pretty sure, and yeah, now it's become a rumor. Hello? Narumi's only 10 years old. It looks so new, doesn't it? It's a hassle only having that one place to go shopping, and that's the Hotel Pleiades. They're big enough to support a growing city, so that's really good. And yeah, we have the subway construction site, which we can't go to. I believe it's a little bit confusing where it is. Yeah, I think it's I know it's like around here somewhere. Yeah, we can't go there anyway. Here's the science lab, which we can't go into. Like so. So this is the laboratory. Can't get out to the building and see and decide with the gates closed. These walls are huge. It's like a prison. This place is protected by cameras, sensors, high voltage fencing, and a wall. I brought to solve the impossible. You're right. We'll have to find another way in. How about the sewer? I really wish you wouldn't, but we don't have much of a choice. Let's go. So yeah, we're gonna be going through the sewers. And yeah, there's also the yacht harbor over here. Hey, what? What do you want to go there for? We have some place to be mine. But yeah, again, if I remember correctly, in my last review, I could not find Also that. We I couldn't actually find the subway construction site at all. I really need a lot of help with that, so that's kind of interesting. But again, we don't have to go there yet. We need to go to the sewers. That's actually where we need to go. Let's go to Hotel Pleiades. So we can go to. If we go in from the north, this is where Nanjo and Ellie are. And yeah, this music here, this is actually Nanjo's stream from the old Persona one. At least a remix of it. I think there was a remix of it in the PSP version, but yeah. But yeah, no need to look here because we already talked everyone here, so yeah. So we talked everyone on the map, so now let's go to the new areas. Let's start with Ebony, which yeah, you can eat here, but also there's a room marker here. This person. Welcome, you like to tell me your mood? I will make something to match your heart. This is the room 11 bartender, the lady bartender at Ebony, the Sky Lounge at Hotel Pleiades. Her job requires her to be familiar with the rumors. So you can dine with her. Most likely these are drinks and cocktails. Now let's talk to her about rumor. She has 3 rumors actually. Oh, is that so? I had no idea. My rumor is, do you know the restaurant Clairdelune? It seemed they started selling weapons. Seems they're saying mysterious weapons. Let's hear another rumor. You know that jewelry shop Pada Paracha? The designer there is rumored to custom make weapons and armor. Yeah, a lot of new mechanics being introduced, and here's another one. About the man who lives in this hotel suite. Oh, that guy over there? Do you know about him? That man, Salam is his name, is a millionaire who collects mats. We do business with demons for mats. So there you go. What's your story? There's a laboratory nearby, right? No one knows what goes on inside there. It is scary with all these incidents occurring. So there you go. You've been here before, huh? You know, the Gourmet Magazine guy told us about this place. You don't remember? Cheats. But still, Narumi has many sensible stores. Nanjo sure lives in a nice place. Hey, do you know the rumor behind that man over there? He's a rich guy who helps charities, but actually he hates terrorists. Well, okay. It's natural Ceresar to like it here. Nari has done over 10 years. You can call it the new face of Sparrow. Makes sense because, yeah, we've never been here in Zizin, so yeah. Nari is really calm. There aren't many accidents or crimes. It's a great place to live. No one has lived here for very long, so people like Krisha and I can act without suspicion. That's why I chose Naru. And here's this guy. Salam Ladim. Miss, you're very pretty. Are you busy? Do you want to come to my room? Do you want to see my collection? Lots of money. Don't worry, I'm a shrewd businessman. I won't do anything strange. No. And yeah, we need to spread a rumor about him, because he has a very important and very frustrating mechanic, let's just say. Palaparacha. Can't do anything here, but yet, because again we need to spread around, but he does actually sell stuff. And we can also talk to him too. I'm happy about the ancient history boom going on these days. I studied archaeology in the past. All I did was restore ruins. Alright? And he has accessories, very expensive accessories too. I mean, these are normal accessories, but yeah, they don't do anything very good, and then he has these very expensive items, so yeah, that's one reason why you might want to get a lot of money like I do. Amano, watching business expenses are making unjust like claims as embezzlement. So is Archon. I wish you wouldn't say things like a trigger crime. Don't tell me you don't get it. I'll make anything, he said. That owner rules. He's such a craftsman. Come on, let's make something. The owner has really good skills. There's nothing he can't make, from the latest fashion to reprints of antique jewelry. Could he make a golden gun? What does Nanjo got to say? This store has a nice variety of items, but something is missing. They should put a 1 in the center of it. Makes sense for him. Red Jack has a million earrings, ruby earrings. Hey, show me those. Wow, such a beautiful necklace. Look, you like it, then buy it. Can't you write it off as a business expense? Alright. Now we're gonna go to Clairdelune. Everyone has to do Dark, obviously. And there's also rumors about this place too. So you can talk to the Garçon. There are cases where I must ask a customer to leave to protect the ambience as a way his duty, so you can also dine with him, obviously. He sells seafood, I'm pretty sure. It's like that ages Nanjo-kun and Krisha-kun have more experience than us. We can learn from them. Yeah, makes sense. Wait, so I'm the most experienced with personas. Should you learn from me? The waiter used to be in the Foreign Legion. They call him the waiter from hell. He sells military goods. What are you talking about? The menu was just a normal one. Was that just to get me to date you? Nanjo and Ellie-chan are also persona users? Are there that many in this world? I'm kinda disappointed. Yeah, I feel a little bit less special now. Oh, hey, Mark up here. I should read it down. Oh, you found out. Okay, in Warcraft, right? No? Well, of course, I know, I'm now a husband. Mr. Bafu, I don't think it's a matter of experience. You don't have to say it so triumphantly. So there we go. That's everything, and we have a lot of rumors. I think we'll save all of that for the next spot. Yeah, actually I will. Because again, I was thinking to spread wrong rumor, which, because yeah, this is something I want to get from the new magazine, because I believe we're going to be spreading the accessories finally. But yeah, we got a lot. We can have a little look. Yeah, Tsuchinoko, that should be pretty simple. That'll be in the next dungeon. Rosa getting his own swept away. Serrano choose the fortune telling, that's also pretty simple. Man's dream came true. Matt claim billion, that's also pretty simple. Clad balloon, either sells strange weapons or armor. We'll think about that. Hard Paracha, that's pretty simple. That's a new mechanic. Monica Reform, oh boy. And yeah, Fantasy World. Again, I think we're gonna go accessories, because again, we got Specialized in Miracle, and then Real Armor with Battle Master, so yeah, it's time for the accessories. So yeah, that's it. But again, we'll go over the more detail those next part, because yeah, some of those are random event rumors. Basically, you put in the rumor, well, you say before you do that, obviously. Then, yeah, depending on RNG, the rumor does one thing or it does another thing. And I want a certain result for probably all of them, to be honest, so yeah. So I definitely want to show that off, so yeah. Anyway. Yeah, like I said, I think next one, before we do take on the next dungeon, let's do some more prep work. Those rumors, yeah, I'm probably going to need to reload my save a couple of times to show them, so yeah. So I'm going to have to do something about that, but that's okay. But anyway, so I look forward to that, and I'll see you guys again for that.